All of Y Combinator's advice can be bundled up into 22 essential rules. In this video series, I will break down every single one of these rules that all startups should master. So stick around because you don't want to miss this next one. Founders love conferences because it feels like work. It's not. It's tourism. My name is Arjun, CEO and founder of doola.com, a Y Combinator-backed startup. Unless you are selling to the conference attendees, the learning I've learned the hard way is stay home. I see founders spending $5,000 on tickets and flights when in reality, that money could be invested in ads or a new partnerships hire with way better return and impact on the business today. Which means you ultimately, instead of going to the conference, should stay home, build product, talk to users, and close deals. Let me zoom out here. I want to give you a framework for how to actually think about whether you should go to a conference or not and why founders do this. And I've made the same mistake. I think there's a couple of things at play here. You think that a conference is a way for you to learn. And yes, it is. But ultimately, you need to ask yourself, is that really the most valuable thing I can be doing with my time right now? You might think that, oh, I'm going to the business and building connections. And I'm not saying to not build connections. I think your net worth is your network, as cheesy as it sounds. But the point here is that you need to think and view a conference as a channel. So here's the framework. When we evaluate conferences, we ask, do we think going to this conference and investing in going to this conference can actually deliver return? Literal measurable return in terms of here's how much we spent on the conference and here's what we think we can get from it. If we do it that way, another level is to actually say, is my ideal customer at the conference? Or is my ideal partner at the conference? And let's go one step further. Do you have an actual way to track? If you went to the conference and you spent this much on tickets, from the conference, there was a tracked return in terms of a partner introduction or a customer that validates I spent this much and I got the return. While that might sound cumbersome, the entire point is, as a founder, time is your single most valuable asset. So yes, you can learn, but instead of going to the conference, what if you just listen to an audiobook or read the book? Again, you might confuse yourself or delude yourself into thinking the conference is actually the best use of time. And that's my main takeaway. It's not that conferences don't have value. It's not that learning at conferences is bad, but you have to ruthlessly think, what is the best way I can spend my time in this given day, this given week, this given month, quarter, and year. I'll give you a final analogy, which I hope brings home the point here. Going to a conference that doesn't actually help you get customers or partners is like taking a selfie in the mirror at the gym. It looks like you're working out and the lighting looks good and maybe your arms look good, but if you actually didn't lift any weight, what's the point? Building product, talking to users is lifting the weight. So I hope that framework helps. And remember, I'm not anti-conference, but I challenge you to ask, if I'm going to this conference, do I actually think it can help me get users or acquire new partners? That is rule number 14. To see the full set of 22 rules that make up the Y Combinator Pocket Guide, watch this video next.